And we begin tonight with the intensifying conflict in the Middle East. After 2 days of American strikes in Iraq, Syria, and Yemen, the U.S. vowing today that its offense is not over, declaring that the fight against Iran-backed proxies is ongoing after 3 U.S. soldiers were killed in a drone attack in Jordan. But will American forces strike Iran directly? Today, the White House said that is not off the table, despite repeating that it is not looking for a new war in the Middle East. NewsNation's Alina Shirazi live for us in D.C. tonight, breaking down the latest statements from U.S. officials we're hearing today. Alina, what is the Biden administration saying about next steps?
Well, Natasha, White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan promising more airstrikes today on Iran-backed proxies and kept the possibility of hitting directly inside Iran on the table.
That is not the end of it. We intend to take additional strikes and additional action to continue to send a clear message that the United States will respond.
American forces carrying out strikes for a third straight day against Iran-backed groups in the Middle East. Today, destroying an anti-ship cruise missile in Yemen. CENTCOM saying the strike was in self-defense as the Houthi missile prepared to launch against U.S. Navy ships and merchant vessels in the Red Sea.
The president's not going to sit back and idly just take that. We're going to respond. We're going to respond as aggressively as we need to.
Today's strike follows U.S. and U.K. joint strikes Saturday against 36 Houthi targets in Yemen. The Pentagon saying those strikes hit underground weapons storage facilities, launchers, and missile systems used by the Houthis to attack Red Sea shipping. U.S. strikes began Friday in Syria and Iraq, where forces struck more than 85 targets between 7 locations. The first U.S. response since 3 American troops were killed by Iranian-backed strikes in Jordan last week.
What happened on Friday was the beginning, not the end of our response, and that there will be more steps, some seen, some perhaps unseen.
Iran issuing a new warning to the U.S. today after it says they targeted 2 Iranian cargo ships suspected of operating as forward bases for Iranian troops. On Capitol Hill, lawmakers weighing in, including House Speaker Mike Johnson.
We need to make absolutely clear to Iran that nothing is off the table. You know, we maintain peace through strength. We should not be appeasing Iran. That's what the Biden administration has been doing for the last 3 years. We are projecting weakness on the world stage.
White House National Security Advisor Sullivan making clear to the American public and the world that the White House does not want a larger escalation in the Middle East.
The United States also is not looking for a wider war in the Middle East. We are not looking to take the United States to war.
And the White House on Sunday also urging Iraq's government to act more quickly against Iran-backed militias operating in their country. And meanwhile, Natasha, on Capitol Hill, House Republicans are moving forward with a $17.6 billion package that could provide military aid to Israel and replenish U.S. weapons. That bill, however, does not have any aid for Ukraine included in it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.